Okay. 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 Set up. Pause. That. And this one. This. That's loud. Ears. Where is it? Game, please. Sometimes it just doesn't pick up. There we go. I think. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take our revenge on those courses. I'm gonna beat them really easily this time. Definitely not gonna rage like last time because I was tired and stuff. But yeah, this is an offline stream because I didn't have time to stream properly in the middle of the week, and I just wanted to try to finish this real quick without embarrassing myself on stream some more. Let's see. All right. Did I do this one? It's this one. All right. I didn't actually look up how to beat this, so we're gonna run it again and see what happens. I assume this sounds okay. It looks okay on OBS, but if not, I guess I'll end up scrapping this and not caring. All right. But yeah, I was watching the montage I made where I could see all my mistakes in like 4K, and like that was definitely one, and we're just gonna restart. I remember how to drift proper. It kills me that my controller trigger is sticking really hard. You can hear it. Maybe. But it's rather annoying because I'll let off the gas and sometimes it'll just be like, nah, I'm still going. All right. There's like no pressure this time because there's no audience watching. So if I do poorly consistently, you won't see this. I already made a pain reel, so you can see that and just imagine instead. Make it. Yeah. And we restart. But yeah. I always feel bad if a game defeats me, so that's why I'm doing this. I will not be defeated. At least not so easily. Always got to come back for more. I'm also seeing if this works. I assume it will. Why does that happen? Why does that happen? It's like, I hate this stage. For whatever reason, the physics are just nuts on it. But maybe this is like accurately depicted to real life. I'm just trying to try to go a little bit slower. Let's see if I can just get it like that. Nope, I always bounce off of that corner. Okay. I'm gonna beat this. Gotta go into Zen mode. I feel like you could do this without taking wacky shortcuts if you don't touch a wall. So I'm gonna try it without the shortcuts this time. Although they definitely save time. So, hard to say. It's probably still okay. But yeah, even my best run was not the greatest last time. Like, you don't really realize how much you're like hitting the walls and stuff until you like look back. But like some of the runs where it was like really close, I very clearly made some huge errors. So this is me trying to fix those, I guess. Checkpoint. But yeah, I don't remember what I talk about on stream a lot. Can't remember if I talked about the Mario movie. It was good. That's the verdict. Went to see it. Had a good time with my friends. But it's okay. We got it done. It was a good time. I think I've just cut out like a bunch of the failed clips if it takes a long time. Because I don't want this to take forever, and I don't want to look worse than I already am. This is by far the hardest track I've ever played in this game. And I think it's only because it's just so tight. And touching the walls at any kind of a speed means you're flying off the track now. See, that took 24 seconds. That's 2 seconds too long. Yep, I boosted into that. Very good. But yeah. What else did I talk about last time? Actually don't remember. I was playing Twisted Metal, and like the creator of the game, one of the devs on the game stopped by, and that was completely random, off guard, but also really awesome. So some cool stuff happens sometimes, you know. I didn't expect it at all, but they made good stuff. I enjoyed it. I hope they realized that, even though I was criticizing parts of it. But yeah. But essentially, can I go here? No. I fell just to see if I could just fall down here and be okay. But apparently there's a checkpoint thing. They actually worked on the same dev worked on like a lot of the games that I was planning on playing anyway. So it's pretty funny that would even happen. There we go. I thought about like just doing a stream where I'm in a Discord call, just chat with some friends if it's gonna be offline. I don't know, that might be too distracting. It's hard to say what's too distracting and what's not. Look how hard I have to stop. Checkpoint. This is gonna be stress-free, definitely. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I think I'll actually probably end up playing more Twisted Metal Small Brawl, because I want to get like 3 episodes out of each one. So like I'll play it next time, I suppose. I think my current plan with that game is finish up the campaign I was doing on hard, and then oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Pathway. Okay, we're good. That's good. Doing good so far. Up and down. All around. What is it, 135? Drift all the way there. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's just a matter of like cutting turns tighter and also not hitting stuff. I struggled so hard with that previous time, man. But yeah, Small Brawl is gonna be, I finish up the hard campaign and then I'll probably throw it on easy just so I could get through as many campaigns as I can, you know, see the cutscenes and stuff, call it good. Is this a different one? Did I do this one? I wasn't actually paying attention to which one I selected. Oh well, guess we'll find out. That's cool. Good. Go big or go home. That's what that said? Okay. Doesn't make a lot of sense since Hot Wheels are small. Course correct with the oh, there we go, we're good. Checkpoint. You just gotta be in a relaxed flow state. You know what I wish I could do? Like, just turn on my flow state constantly. Because I know that, I mean, maybe this is just nonsense overall, but there are definitely moments when I'm like focused on something so intently that like everything else just disappears. All the distractions, all the concerns, and I just do it. So like, and it's not just like in games or something. Like this happens when I'm drawing or when I'm writing. So like, I don't know. If I could turn that on and off at will, that would just be the best. Oh, I went through the wrong thing, I think. I'm gonna have to restart this. I want to check the map because I wasn't sure if I clicked one I had already done. Okay. But yeah, because like when I'm in a, like on my normal days, I do maybe like 2 or 3 pages of writing on average because I just get so distracted or whatever. But if I kick in a flow state, I can do 10 no problem. I think I've done like 25 in a day on a flow state, but I was so zoned in to that one particular objective, that I like didn't do anything else. I didn't get distracted by anyone or anything. Like, I hardly even ate. I think I have one meal. Like, and that sounds bad, but like, for getting stuff done, that's amazing. And if I could turn that on for like anything, like learning or, you know, any kind of skill-based thing, that would be amazing. That's my dream, is to be able to do that. Like, as far as mundane superpowers go, that would be one of the top ones on my list. I often thought about, like, if you could pick any superpower that wasn't like destroy the world, burning, ice, whatever powers, what would you pick? It has to be like something mundane that like people wouldn't go, oh, that's a superpower. They would go, wow, you're really talented or something. Or they just wouldn't think about it. And I believe, nice. I think for me, flow state would be one. And like to be able to like read, write, and understand any language, that would be like a really useful superpower. Like, it's not gonna stop a bank robbery probably, but as far as like being incredibly useful, yes. I would like travel so much. I would go everywhere. I don't know. I just think that would be a really useful one. There was another one that I commonly bring up, and now it's blanking out of my mind. Maybe not forgetting anything that I didn't want to. So like selective memory control would be really nice. I like curves like this. Let's see. Oh, the ability to like have anything be cleaned by like snapping my fingers. Like, if you got like a sink of dishes or some clothes or what have you, just snap your fingers and it's just clean. And it's usable, and there's no like side effects, anything like that. It'd be so useful for me, because I love cooking, but I despise cleaning. I hate cleaning. Washing dishes is the worst. It's always gross. I don't like it. So I'm thinking like, I could just cook whatever I wanted. I could experiment all day. And then it's just like, bam, dishes are done. You just get to enjoy all the fruits of your labor without the additional tax of having to clean your dishes. I don't know. To me, that would be fantastic as a mundane superpower. What else? So this would be a great chat question. I should start like putting a chat question of the day or something. It would give me and the like few people that come to my chat something to talk about for a while. You know, because it's really hard to get people to engage. So I don't know. I think really good charisma might be a good superpower too, to be honest with you. Well, no, it's okay. Trying to think of how to quantify that. So not just like talk and then anyone can fall for you or whatever. Although that would probably be a side effect of it. But more like you just like can always carry a conversation no matter what. Like you're always interesting to speak to. Like no one would walk away from a conversation with you going, man, what a waste of 20 minutes that was. Because I definitely feel that sometimes that happens with me. Because I am not a charismatic person at all. Like I said when I first started this channel, I'm doing it partially to learn how to speak better. So I definitely have the sense that a lot of people who talk to me will say like one word and be like, okay, well, that was a good conversation. And by good conversation, they mean I'm glad it's over. Because I feel that way with my own family sometimes. I don't know if you ever just like have like family gatherings and it's just like, oh, all of your aunts and uncles or whatever are coming to visit, but guess what? You like are gonna sit at the table and hardly anyone will speak to you, and the only thing they'll ask is like, oh, how are you? You know, how have you been? And that's it. And then they leave and they don't seem particularly interested in the answer, especially if they ask you something you're passionate about, like, oh, how's your game design coming? Because that's what I do sometimes. And it's just like, oh, I start talking about all the problems I have, and their eyes just glaze over. It's like, oh yeah, I'm having trouble with, you know, the control system, or working on the UI is really a pain in the ass. It definitely takes a certain kind of talent to be able to craft a good UI, because you need to set up the flow of the menu so everything is not only aesthetically pleasing but also functional. And their mind just goes, yeah, well, that sure is a series of words, and then it's a good talking to you, and then they leave. They go talk to, you know, whoever, because they have more in common with that person, I guess. I don't know. And then they go, oh, why do you ever talk to people? And I'm just like, fuck you. Because I do. I try to. Nobody cares about the stuff I talk about, though. So that's okay. That was just a vent. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to really go into a vent there, but stream of consciousness mind. I did beat the level though, so that was good. It's okay. I know that not everybody can be interested in everything, and I think I'm just an outlier in my family, because I have like one cousin that is into the same stuff I'm into, and so we chat a lot at family functions, but basically no one else does. I'm not gregarious in a general sense, only in a very specific one at best. And because of that, I'm not fun to talk to, I suppose. Wow, what a flip. Inertia. Man, I was doing really good there to start. That's okay. Oh, this is definitely a different track. See you later. But yeah, I feel like that must be a common problem for introverts, though. They can't really associate that much with people. But maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe it's my fault, so I should stop looking for excuses and try to fix it, like doing this, to try to figure out how to generate conversation off of nothing. So yeah, to tie back to my original tangent, that would be a great superpower to have. But of course, that might, if I had that superpower, I might not be a streamer. Although I'm not a full-time streamer anyway. I just do it for fun and to try to chat with people. Just hang out, have some fun with some friends or just random people who are interested in whatever I'm streaming. And it's good. I've had some good interactions. I've been really lucky. So, because I know some people are like trolly in chat. And you know, I guess that's okay, but I can see very quickly how it would become frustrating. Yes, plow through all the barriers. That's a good idea. No. Okay. Get back here, Fred. Yeah. I'm actually really surprised the Baba streams seem to have significantly higher engagement than the other stuff. Although, when I did the Small Brawl stream, there was quite a few people there. And that was really fun. So, I'm definitely going to do that again, I think. I'll get back under there. There we go. Oh, no. It's okay. Whoosh. Checkpoint. Tomorrow, I'm doing the Baba stream, actually. And then I'll do a custom stream of the Baba next week, I guess. Unless I'm not feeling well, but... And then after that, I might take a Saturday off because, yeah. I think it's good to not burn out on these kinds of things. And it's very easy to do. Wow. Oh no. It's just faster to respawn than to wait for myself to stop spinning like a madman. This is a fun creative track. I like this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put RPG in on Saturday. I think it'll be fun. Although, I hope people don't come expecting like voices and stuff, because I can't do any voices really. Oh, did I win? I legitimately wasn't paying attention. I sure did. Well, there we go. Hard work and perseverance. Something like that. I have all these blind boxes I haven't opened. I guess I'll open them in a big burst at the end. I do have to watch the time because I have to meet someone later on. Although I might just pause it. Oops, I hit the mic. I think I did. And I'm not entirely sure how the pausing works in OBS, but I guess this will be a good opportunity to find out. Oh, this is a time trial? Again? Oh, I think this is on the one I just said, right? Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard, I hope. There we go. Checkpoint. Had some thievery around my house lately. People just stealing stuff off the porch because they have no life, I suppose. It's just like, the thing about like stealing packages is you don't actually know what you're getting. So like, why would you? I mean, I guess they can try to sell it regardless of what it is, but gripes. That was such a time loss. Probably have to restart just because of that. It's very easy to like oversteer in this game. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to get a camera set up so that people stop stealing stuff. Like, I hate that I have to do that. Like, why can't people just be fucking decent? I don't steal their shit. Why they feel the need to steal from me? Well, they didn't get very much. It was like 50 bucks worth of stuff, but like it wasn't. They were gifts for my like niece, or not niece, my cousin. So it's like she's my cousin. She's my cousin's kid. So this brain said niece. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to contact people and see if they'll send out a replacement, because that's just horseshit. I kind of think that the delivery driver themselves stole it, because they took a picture of it on the porch, and like I live kind of a ways away from the main road, so you would have to like come up with the knowledge that you want to steal shit if you're not already there. But I can't accuse them because I don't have any proof. But the odds that someone would just arbitrarily drive all the way down my driveway without knowing there was a package is literally zero. So, oh, I didn't even look how bad the time was. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take steps to prevent that, I guess. It's just really sad. I don't know why people are such scumbags, honestly. Sorry for the vent, but we shouldn't treat each other like this. We should just like let bygones be bygones. And it's definitely no one around here who's like struggling in my neighborhood. So maybe this is somebody from another neighborhood just decided, oh, I'm gonna drive over here and fuck over these random peeps. And I don't live in like a nice neighborhood necessarily. I mean, it's not like a slum, but it's certainly not the Ritz. So I don't know why they would have picked me specifically. Anyway, that was annoying. I guess we'll figure it out later. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people justify like stealing and like looting and stuff is like, oh, well, they got insurance. Like, even if you knew that to be true, you're still being a fucking dickwad. I'm sorry. Unless you like 100% need whatever it is. Like stealing food, I can understand if you're like starving or whatever. But just stealing random fucking packages, like, man, I hope you really need it. Because like, there's so many people who will actually help you if you really need help. And you don't have to steal. There's like local organizations, just the generosity of normal people. And failing that, there's like government assistance programs and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't recommend government assistance programs to start off with. If you've got like, I don't know, like a church or something you can go to, because they're usually pretty pretty generous with their, you know, paying for meals and stuff, and possibly even clothing and all that stuff. Some of the members donate that stuff. So like, there's definitely systems in place to help you out if you really need stuff. So it's just super disappointing that people would go out of their way to steal stuff. I don't know. I guess I'm still stuck on just hoping that person actually needed stuff and didn't just steal it just because they wanted to make a profit. But regardless, hopefully they'll think twice next time, because I'm gonna have them on fucking camera. I really hope it's not the delivery driver, because they will be losing their job if that's the case. You just can't fucking do that shit. There's definitely no reason to steal if you already have a job. I can't think of one. I asked somebody once who, like, they lived in a neighborhood that had a lot of theft that happened of just random stuff. And I go, why would anyone want, you know, X, Y, or Z? And they're just like, oh, nice flip. No, they were like, some people steal stuff just to have it, just to say that they have it. And I don't understand the appeal of that. In that case, they're doing it just for the thrill of it, maybe? That's definitely unacceptable. I'm sorry. This from someone who likes to play like thief classes and stuff in video games. Is I like the ability to steal, but not to actually steal, if that makes any sense. Like, I would love to just have perfect sleight of hand and just have the ability to steal anything I ever wanted and then not do it. That sounds weird, but I don't know. I guess that would make me a really good magician. Damn. The rock said no. I don't know. Maybe I just have unpopular opinions, but it's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a whole lot. It's a whole lot to me right now, because $50 is not like a small sum of money. So if the company doesn't replace it, I'm going to be really sad. But in the grand scheme of my life, it's not that much. Hello. I don't know of any shortcuts on this track. Watch that time. Pop, pop. So let's talk about something lighter, maybe. I don't know. I saw like Nintendo. This isn't a lighter topic, actually. This is another sad topic. Nintendo is like keeping the price of the hardest fucking fern ever. Nintendo is keeping the price of Tears of the Kingdom at $70, I think. Which is unfortunately the slippery slope. We've already seen a couple other games at 70. And this one's almost certainly going to sell because it's a well-known, beloved property. So, I don't know. I don't know how people should correct that either. Obviously, the correct thing to do is not buy it if you don't like the price. But at the same time, it also discourages that property owner making more of a particular thing. And they'll chalk it up to, oh, well, people just aren't interested in this property. That's not the case. Sorry, I had to cough there. It's pretty bad. But, yeah, that's not cool. I don't think now is the time to raise prices on stuff. But inflation is really not helping. I don't know. I don't think it'll hurt them overall. I just hope it doesn't become a trend. And I already know that it is. Because this has been like a thing in gaming for a while. Is developers going, we need to increase it to 70 hours. Or 70 hours. $70 per game. I'm just like... At some point, it's just going to be like, well, why should I bother? Although that's something I'll have to face myself when I finally put out a game. It's what do I price it at, you know? As an indie developer, I probably won't price it too high. In fact, the game I'm working on right now, I'm just thinking about putting out for like a couple bucks or something. So, I just have to actually make the damn game. I procrastinate so much. It's just hard not to get caught up in other stuff. As I have a bunch of different things that I want to do. And because of that, it's hard to focus on any particular one. Also, I just like lose interest in stuff over time. Especially like when I'm retreading old ground. Like in the one that I'm currently working on, the control system is part of what I'm having trouble with. I got controller support working, which is great, but I'm realizing now I'm gonna have to redo the entire previous control scheme just for it to function the way I want to. Because the old one was kind of clunky and hacked together since it was for like a game jam originally. But it'll be better overall if I do that. But anytime I retread old ground, I lose interest. And anytime I'm doing something that I'm not interested in, like UI design, I lose interest. So it's been very difficult for me to focus on my game. Instead, I've been focusing on art and writing, polishing up those skills some more. And I only have so much time. I'm actually coming to the end of my allowed time rope, so I'm gonna have to do something here very soon. All right, we're making some good progress here, I think. All right, I need a lighter topic, like an actually lighter topic. I'm talking about my cat. She's adorable. She like is really good at hiding. in boxes and around boxes. And she'll just like hide under the like flaps of a box and just like watch you. Like she's super well hidden, but her like butt is poking out constantly. And I'm just like, you know, I see you, right? She just goes meow, meow. But yeah, I'm gonna restart this lap. I have to not be a reckless driver. I don't remember what my time was on this course. Oh, 129, huh? Guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, I missed that. Sadness. I hope we don't have a repeat. I'm gonna be really upset if that happens. But yeah, the cat's cute. I gotta feed her before I leave in just a little while. But these pre-recorded streams might be okay, especially if like I don't have proper time to stream. I can just do this and pop it on my channel, and then people can watch it and be like, oh, there you go. It's still good content for them. At least I hope it is. I wonder how people watching feel about popcorn. I found myself eating more popcorn as of late, and it's really good. It's actually a pretty good snack. Helps with cravings of food and all that stuff. So it's something to eat that won't like destroy your dinner, but also won't like kill your budget and stuff, your caloric budget, if you pay attention to that kind of stuff. So, but I actually really like the type of popcorn that doesn't do that. Like the ones that are like caramel popcorn or whatever that different organizations sell from time to time. It's pretty good. Usually it's overpriced though. This is a mistake. Like just holding the button, holding the brakes, just go sliding off. It's too fast. Where's the finish line? Oh, it's like right here, I think. Maybe not. I think it's over there. Okay. Yeah. See it now. It was also really slow, by the way, so I'm gonna have to do better. Good job. Good job, Ty. Doing good. I do want to put more stuff on my channel, though. So I might, like, instead of streaming, like, constantly, anytime I, like, play a game off stream normally, I might just record it anyway. I don't know. I don't know if people would enjoy that. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I guess it's because I get drained very easily talking and stuff like this. It's not so bad when I'm doing pre-recorded, because I can just kind of talk and stuff will happen. But I don't get tired because I don't have that constant anticipation of needing to be there to talk, if that makes sense, to talk to specific people. Oh, you know what? I think that's a shortcut right there. Maybe. I'll try it if this one doesn't work out. But essentially, I think the reason that I'm socially introverted and why it drains me so much is I'm constantly on alert for when somebody might talk to me, even though it like never happens anyway. My brain is just like, what if they ask you a question about X? What will you say? And I respond, oh, this is how I would say it. I do a lot of rehearsal in my head, I guess, which I don't have to do if I'm not going anywhere. So mentally it takes a lot out of me because I don't know what people are going to say. So I just sit there and think about a lot of different possibilities. I might be alone in that weirdness that I have, but that's what it is. Fell off the bridge. I want to see if that one thing is actually yeah, hold on. I think that might work as a shortcut. Maybe. I don't think it'll cut off that much actual time though. It's like one curve, but it's not even a big curve. So I don't think I'll go for it. But yeah. Being in social settings is like being mentally on guard constantly. I suppose I need to do some editing for like a edit down version of, I don't know, like this game and Baba when I'm done with it. And I also want to do like a mini review or something. Maybe like a 5-minute thing. I'll try to condense it down into 5 minutes if I can. Okay, this part throws me off a lot. I need to pay a whole lot more attention to that. Go big, Hot Wheels. But again, Hot Wheels are small. I don't know why they would put that as part of their sign. That was dangerous. Okay. See, this is the problem I have in real life. I've run completely out of conversations to talk about. I feel like there was something in the news that I wanted to talk about. It's a tough one. And I just don't remember. What did I do a lap time? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I needed some water. Yeah, I've been not feeling the greatest lately. Coughing a lot. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't get sick from, hanging out with friends or something. I don't think they would knowingly bring disease to a hangout. If they did, I would be really disappointed in them. Yes, sideways, very good. Okay. So what does one talk about when they have no topics? Oh, well, I'll talk about Wargroove because I've been playing that recently. So, like, Wargroove was a game that came out 2019, I want to say. Maybe earlier than that or later than that, but around that time is what I want to say. I could be completely wrong, actually. So don't take my chronological knowledge as useful, because it's often wrong. At any rate, the game is fun, but I remember why I stopped playing it, and I feel like I may have already told this story. If I did, I'm sorry. You're getting a double dose. It is fun, but every mission is like hours long. Like at least an hour, even on the short ones. Can't get around it. I can anyway. Not without not thinking. So it's like the maps are really big, which definitely increases the time. But further, the AI is really good, generally. There are some problems with it, of course. But it's not something that I think can be easily overcome. And because it takes so long, if your strategy fails, right, and the computer beats your key component units, it's very hard to recover. I think it's basically whichever side starts their snowball rolling the first, not the first, they have such a great advantage that they can't lose, because oftentimes the snowball effect is having the budget to buy stuff, to buy units. And that's fine. It's fine as a mechanic, actually. I don't have any problems with it. My biggest challenge is the maps that I lose the most often are not maps in which you have to manage a budget. It is maps in which the computer does not have a budget. So like, it doesn't matter how many shops or what shops, Jesus, how many villages they have under their control to give them money. It doesn't matter how much they have in their store, because every turn they're gonna just produce 3 units or more. Those types of maps I struggle with, because I can't take away the computer's advantage. And so if I ever mess up, if I ever make that mistake, then I lose. I can't come back from it. And oftentimes the computer will just spawn really expensive units that you don't even have access to, and they'll spawn them at the start. Sometimes they'll give you some breathing room to like build up your forces first, but they'll be like, oh, here's a giant, here's a damn dragon. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this, you know? So like, any mission where you have to like survive is pretty difficult, especially missions in which you have to survive with limited money. I'm still actually in the starting portion of the game, I assume. I'm not entirely certain how long the game is, which, don't get me wrong, I still think it's a good game. I wish the missions were not that long, and I wish the maps were not so big, because it makes losing just such a time sink. Because you'll get like 2 hours in and realize, oh, they just spawned this really powerful unit and all of my stuff is too weak to do any damage. I'm just done. Why did I get stuck there? I'm gonna try for the shortcut there. It might save some time. I haven't been watching it, how fast my laps are, so. But the game is really fun. It definitely has a lot of polish, actually. I think the way the villages are handled is different enough from like Advanced Wars and other similar games that it stands out. I think the setting stands out as being like medieval times type stuff, fantasy, adventure stuff. Okay, I gotta remember where that thing is. It's like immediately after the bridge. And I like some of the characters. I have to say that so far, main heroine just seems kind of bland and boring. I don't know. I'm waiting for her to stand out more, because so far she's not. And that's it's just not, it's not making me care for her all that much. I like the Florian chick. I like Mage Wizard Man. Red Mage Wizard Man, I should say. I think if I don't spend all that time drifting there, it's probably okay. But that's actually my biggest complaint with it, is it's a really difficult game. Like, I can do stuff, I can beat it, but like the most recent mission, I had trouble. I didn't lose it, actually. I did it in one try, but like I only got 1 star out of 3. which is like, oh, you're a bad player. But I don't care. I'm not playing it again. What happened was, like, the computer just started with half the villages on the map, which is fair. We're in their territory or whatever. But they spawned like a giant, which is like a huge unit, very tanky, does a lot of damage, and doesn't have any major weaknesses that I have access to, at least. I keep doing that. So I don't have a very efficient way to take it down. I have to sacrifice plenty of units before I can take it down. And they spawn that like on turn 3 or 4, something like that. And so I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I'm already facing off this other half a dozen units that they started with. But not only that, I also have a giant golem creature to deal with. And so I killed it, and I did fine. They did get a hit on my capital tower or whatever it is. So that wasn't good, I'm sure. But I took it down. And then I think I had to deal with 3 giants that whole time. And I still can't summon them. I don't know how I get access to that stuff. I assume it's just a timing thing. No. And sometimes you can do sky units and sometimes you can't. Like in the mission before this one, had access to like the specific tower that makes flying units, which would have been really helpful, I think. But this time I didn't. And so it's just like, I don't know. I haven't tried any other modes other than just regular play. Story mode, I should say. So, actually, man, one day I will remember that turn exists before I get to it. I get caught up in talking about this stuff that I'm not paying attention to the racetrack, which probably doesn't make for good content, but whatever. I figure if you're watching my stuff, you're used to mediocre content. Well, yeah, the game is good. I just wish there weren't so many long missions. I don't mind one every now and then, but I think like your standard mission time should be no more than half an hour. Like if I'm spending more than that, it's probably because, hold on. It's probably because you don't have it balanced properly. Because I hate having to restart after 2 hours of input. Now maybe there is a thing that's like checkpoint save, and maybe that'll lessen the load if I start using that, but I think that's just if you want to continue from where you left off. I don't think that's like an autosave. Or not autosave, like a quick save. I don't think that's the case anyway. I could be completely wrong. But there we go. I remembered it this time. I didn't hit the boost right. Dummy me. But yeah, I'll keep playing it here and there. But essentially I can only do like one mission every now and then because they're so damn long. I think the shortest mission I've done so far, I'm like 4 chapters in, is like a 45-minute one. It's just absurd. Also, some of the missions are just like, how did this happen? You know? Oh my goodness. Okay. I was really worried there. This is the one. We got this. We don't got this. That's okay. You know, the more I've thought about it, the less these fans seem like hazards, really. They oftentimes seem to make the curves easier to take. So that might be why they're there, actually. Like, because like right here, the most it would do is annoy you. So I just don't think that's it. I think if I didn't have to do that. Disappointing. Looked away. Decided I had to see what time it was. It's okay. There's no license plate on this car. Can't drive it anywhere. One reason I don't want to do like one-offs often, I need like a generic one-off like thumbnail for my streams like that, because I don't know if I could be drawing like a custom thumbnail for each one. I want to, it's just a time issue, because I am not a fast drawer. So that's part of the reason I want to do more than one type of thing. I have heard rumors of Wargroove 2. If that comes out on PC, I might get it there and check it out. Might stream it. Have people yelling at me that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Because people get really intense about strategy games, and I understand them. It's very much like puzzle games, where you just like wish you could strangle the person. It's just like, stop being dumb, stop. As always, if ever I am dumb like I constantly am, I apologize for it. Probably boost there if you're careful. There we go. That was much smoother, I think. I still don't think that actually saves a whole lot of time, but we got what we got. Why? Why do I keep doing that? Always with these time trials. Man, I hate them. I'm looking at the time. And definitely I'm going to have to split this up, so I have to pause it in the middle. You probably won't even notice, but I'll do it anyway. Try again. There we go. I need to draw a character reference for Ty. Oh, really? Okay. I thought I was under the gap, but I guess not. Objective is to finish this area and then just do the Looney Tunes when I get back. We will see though. Uh-oh. The tilt's coming back. It's not good. I need to chill. I need to chill. Talk about good things. You know what's good? I haven't had in a while. Like frozen yogurt and ice cream. Like both. I haven't had either in a long time. We had a frozen yogurt place here, but it closed down. People say like frozen yogurt is better for you, but like, is it really? It just seems like ice cream. This is not as good. Slightly worse ice cream. I certainly don't think it's healthier for me, at any rate. Okay. Not gonna boost here. I'll boost in the next thing. There we go. Checkpoint, 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 checkpoint. Like, no gas, holding the brake. I just can't boost really that often on this course, or just go flying off. Yeah, how many times can I reset? A lot. I think there's a cut to black, so maybe I can just cut out any annoying things. If it gets too long, I certainly will cut out some of these failed attempts. Just know it's a lot. I started rewatching Dr. Stone, and that was good so far because new season's coming out. Seems pretty exciting. Like, they're going to be sailing across the world, which is very interesting and incredibly dangerous. So I'm trying to think of how they're going to do that without like just dying. Ugh. But yeah, I need some good animes to watch, to put on in the background. And people might hate me, but generally I prefer the dub over the subs just because it's useful to put in the background if I want to work on other stuff at the same time. So I watched recently Vinland Saga, at least up until the released episodes. I don't think the second season's done coming out, which is odd because I thought it had been for a while, but did not seem to be. Like, that shouldn't happen. If I'm like holding the brake, I shouldn't slide for another like 20 feet. That's ridiculous. I don't know. But yeah, Vinland Saga is how do I put this? It is interesting to watch. However, the first season, I just kind of wanted everyone to die, with the exception of maybe like Leif Erikson. I feel like I told this story too. If I did, once more, I'm sorry. I don't really pay attention to what I say in the streams half the time. So if you get like double, triple, quadruple doses of stuff, why would that have happened? Why would that have happened? Like, I just barely touched it. I couldn't have been going that fast, and I just sling in the opposite direction suddenly. It's something to do with this track. No other track is like this. That's pretty sure you could. Anyway, so yeah, Vinland Saga, spoilers, I guess, possibly. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't like any of the characters except for Leif Erikson and main character's dad, who was a total Chad. But like everybody else has been fucking insufferable. I don't like the main character at all. Like, I understand his reasoning, but his motivations are crap. So it's just like, okay, buddy. And like he'll do whatever. It doesn't even matter what it is, in order to like chase his vengeance. And that's just like, I don't know, kind of garbage for a character that I'm supposed to like. And like the season finale, like I started to like the Prince character a little bit, but then he turned out to be an asshole as well. Great, shocker. Every character's an asshole. I suppose my next favorite character is oh, what is his name? Like Thorkill or something? The tall guy. He's like the tallest motherfucker. He really is. He's like 8 foot tall or something. And he can like throw trees like it's nothing. So he lives for battle. You know, that's his whole character. Because I want to fight, you know. Which is kind of meh as a character motivation is concerned. But, I mean, whatever. It's not the worst, I suppose. Excuse me, sorry. I got focused there. But he's also a little bit of an asshole. Actually, no, he's quite an asshole. He'll just murder people. He's just like whatever about it, which I guess is the show. It's all about Vikings and stuff, which kind of appeals to me because, like, supposedly in my ancestry stuff, at least from what my my aunt had showed me, because she does like that ancestry.com stuff or whatever. It's like, oh look, you're descended from like English and Viking nobility. Not me specifically, but like our family. So that's kind of cool. I want to say that it was like the Viking king Harold the First. And I don't remember the English king or prince or whatever. There is a Harold, like a Prince Harold, King Harold in the show, but I assume it can't be that Harold because that Harold doesn't have hair and hair. So I think it's like the grandfather of the prince in the show or something. Not sure. Anyway, if that's the case, if that's like depicted accurately, I would be like somewhat related to asshole prince in the show. And that's really sad because it's just like, man, my ancestors fucking sucked. I hope that's not the case, but I actually don't know. I mean, it's cool to be like, oh yeah, supposedly royalty, like in some way. But at the same time, it's just like, who are the people that you're descended from? Are they assholes? I hope not. That's the answer. But in the end, like, the blood in my body is probably so far from any of those people at this point that, like, it doesn't even matter. Whatever. It's still a cool little fact. At least I assume it's a fact. Who knows? This ancestry stuff may be all fiction. I believe most of my family comes from Scottish heritage. So definitely was some bleed over from the Vikings and the English, if that's the case. Kerflip. Yeah, camera goodbye. Camera goodbye. But yeah, show seems okay. I like the political intrigue of it. Like seeing how everyone's like subterfuge and all that stuff plays out is interesting. Although it's not very deep in that direction, to be honest. There's like a couple of tiny plots by one of the main characters, I guess. But it's just, it's a show in which I don't like any character. The second season is like a complete change up from the first. Main character returns, but he's practically a different person at this point. Prince is being like an even bigger scumbag than before. What else happens? There's like another main character who I'm just waiting to get killed off at some point, because I'm like, oh, this guy's definitely gonna die, and it's gonna be fodder for a main character to change up his life in some way. Like, I think he's gonna snap and end up killing the prince. That's my prediction. I don't know if that will happen at the moment, but I wouldn't be shocked if Prince shows up, kills a bunch of people on this piece of land that they're trying to just take because they need it. Or they supposedly need it, whatever. It's a flimsy excuse to be a scumbag. And yeah, I'm expecting dude to just go full out murder on the prince. And you know what? That would actually be satisfying. Because like I said, Prince became like a massive scumbag. Because he's an idiot. It's really funny because he was like, oh, I'm devout religious person, killing is wrong, stuff like that. And then like something happens, I don't want to go too deep, and he's just like, oh, fuck religion, fuck God, I'm just gonna take what I want to build my own paradise. And I'm just like, really, man? Really? You based all of that on one fucking sentence from a drunk guy? It's absolute kind of horseshit, in my opinion. I don't doubt... You can tell I'm getting worked up over this. I don't doubt that there are people who are so easily influenced that they would 180 degree their worldview if they heard something that made them justify stuff in their mind. But man, seeing it happen just makes me go, man, I hate this character now. So... yeah. The prince getting just like slaughtered by main character would probably be pretty fair comeuppance for all the shit he's done. Oh, thank God. Finally did it. So I'm kind of hoping that happens. That's what I want to happen. And then main character needs to die off in some way because he's also a scumbag. He's just not as big of a scumbag as the prince. Although he's trying to redeem himself, I guess. Like, I almost feel sympathetic for him, but I know all the shit he did, so I kind of don't feel sympathetic for him at all. I don't know. It's like a... It's weird to enjoy a show in which I don't like any of the characters. That means that the plot writing is good enough to carry itself without leaning on any of the characters itself. It's very much like watching a train wreck in slow motion, right? You can't look away, you know it's awful, it's a terrible thing, but like, you just have to see how it ends up. But I guess I'm the type to always root for characters to get what they deserve in the end. I don't know. That's a strong case for me to never ever get superpowers or anything like that, or magic or whatever. Because I would probably end up like Light in Death Note, and I hate to admit that. I don't think I would go to the point where like, I'm a fucking god whatever, I choose who lives and dies and stuff. I think it'd be more like, I just didn't give a shit and did whatever I wanted. And I wouldn't want that either. Right? Being mortal keeps me in check, if that makes any sense. I don't think many people in the world could handle like a lot of power of any kind. Is it this way? Missed checkpoint? Where's the checkpoint? Oh, I'm supposed to go left. Okay, well, I'm gonna restart. What I want to say. But yeah, that's why the phrase exists, absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's a very common and well-worn trope, but it's also very true in real life. Most people, when they get like a modicum of power to them, especially if they don't answer to anyone for that power, they just abuse it as much as they can. And that's obviously bad. Does that mean no one should have power? Probably not. It just means that you have to be really careful with who you give power to. And I'm first to admit that I probably wouldn't manage it well. Like if it was something minor, probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if it was like God tier power, then yeah, that's a mistake waiting to happen. So yeah, definitely shouldn't do that. Oh, this is the same track I did before, isn't it? It's weird. They like recycled tracks in this one a lot. It's pretty annoying, actually. You know, one thing I wanted was like that Mega Man Legacy Collection game. I think it is on Steam, but they're not selling it as a bundle, I don't think. At least they don't seem to be, which is unfortunate. Because the bundle is like 60 bucks, but the separate packs are like 40 bucks each. And that makes me not want to buy it on Steam. I don't want to buy it to begin with right now because I'm broke. But yeah. Once I get money again. Yeah, how to lose a lead. Like a big lead, just like that. Where am I going? Okay. Checkpoint. Smash into the door at the end. They should have just opened the door. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to model a light box and all that jazz. Another time trial. What the hell? Why is there so much? 141. It's just called Director's Cut. Okay. I think this is the last one on this map though, which is just in time too. I just have to beat it without like taking forever. Castle pieces. Interesting. But yeah, Vinland Saga. It's very interesting because like it sets up a premise at the very start. It's like, oh, Vinland, the heaven essentially on Earth. I've been there before. You should go too. And like the peeps are like really happy about it, and then it's just like, oh, but tragedy. And now long arc of main character trying to get revenge. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I was hoping for an exploration show or something. Fighting's cool. I like fighting. I like shonen type stuff. I guess this doesn't really qualify as shonen. Maybe it does. It's kind of dark, so I don't really see this as a targeted to young boys kind of show. Maybe it is. I don't know. Definitely feels more like young adult, if I'm being honest. But yeah, they basically haven't talked about that thing at the start to begin with. What I'm expecting will happen at this point is after main character finishes up season 2, if there's a season 3, it'll be him searching for Vinland. Possibly with Leif Erikson, who's like old man now. Show. So many years have passed. That's a good way to save some time, I think. Oh, did I already do a lap? I did. I just missed it. Uh-oh. My power about to go out? That's concerning. Lights flickered. Checkpoint. Hey, we got it. Okay. There might be one more since I didn't actually do a race on that. I don't think. Maybe not. Hard to say. Wow, you have amazed everyone with your outstanding tricks. You became the star of the island. I know, right? I'm just such a legend. Everybody collectively ignored how many attempts I made on those time trial tracks. So generous of them. They were just enamored with my ability to screw up and keep going. Okay. This is good timing. Looney Tunes one looks a little bit long, actually. It's probably lots of bonus stuff, too. Okay. I will pause it here. When I come back, I will do this. And I'll try to finish up this game. It'd be good. Okay. See you all in a few seconds because you won't notice the difference. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Assume it's still going. If not, well, guess we'll see what happens. All right, we continuing some Looney Tunes. Let's see what these courses are about. Adventure Park. Them graphics. I think everything's set up still. I had to like mute and stuff. Oh. I hate these ones. Oh, this is the just the road run or Wile E. Coyote. Who is also on this track at the same time. Impressive. Oh, there's a checkpoint there. That's kind of annoying. You could probably like 360 that. Factory. Okay. Lots of airtime on these. Uh-oh. Scary. I'm just gonna fall off for 90% of this one, don't mind me. Checkpoint. No respawn. Wow. Anti-respawn missiles. Exit through the gift shop. I don't know a whole lot about Looney Tunes, current day Looney Tunes lore. Are these like supposed to be iconic places? Okay, I get Bugs Bunny likes carrots, but he's got a regular sized carrot right there. And those were some massive carrots. Oh, you really have to be on point to flip it like that. No. It's okay. There we go. We're good. Definitely gonna have to run this one again. But free bird seed. Wile E. Coyote's coming in last. Oh. Looney Tunes cartoons. There you go. Just it's certainly different. I don't really know what I was expecting from this, to be honest. Okay. Jetson. Look at that. Such a curve. Yeah, it's not really worth it to swing back around with that checkpoint. The Daffy Factory. God. That still hit me? Like, I thought I was out of the blast radius. Guess not. I missed it. It's an Acme Luniversity. I remember Tiny Toons way more than regular Looney Tunes. That sucks. Oh, can I recover? No, not really. Can you imagine how wild that would have been? To like, you get blasted, but you make it back to the track. Well, that took me from 1st to 7th. That's a dangerous thing to get hit by. This is apparently Bugs Bunny Town. Flip. Back off, Jetson. I gotta speed up and not get hit. Proceeds to get hit. That sucks. Right at the end. Yeah, getting hit even once by those things is not good. It might be better just to brake, to be honest. Marvin Martian, I've seen some stuff with him. He's pretty funny. Just take the green, it's fine. The Joker. Zoom. Yes, very good. I had to restart anyway. Nice. Up the rocket. Out the window. Checkpoint. It's constant checkpoint. Works. Zip through there. Really interesting. There's a lot of background stuff you like never even get to see because it's so far away. That was really annoying. I like bounced really hard in that corner. Just canceled all my momentum. Very sad. It's looking scuffed. Just like it, huh? Am I not allowed? Good. I hope it pisses someone off. I'm like muttering in my mind, I should not do that. I'm way behind, never mind. Should definitely not let my mind wander like that. I'm like rehearsing in my head something because I had a bad interaction earlier. So there we go. I don't understand the difference between like the different colors in the boost start, because essentially they all do the same thing. Whoa. I wonder if they'll put us in the hot air balloon at some point. That'd be kind of cool. Or on the rooftops. There's a lot of places to go on this map. I feel like you'd probably do the cliff tops and the buildings at some point or another, because I mean, it'd just be kind of a waste if we didn't, but who knows. There we go. Zip past there. Thank you. Checkpoint. Just trying to bounce really hard this time. There we go. I don't know why. I think I boosted midair last time. There we go. Whoa. Hello, shark. %. Not choke at the end if we can avoid it. There we go. I guess the shark got blown up. Oh yeah, definitely got blown up. Got put all the way in 9th. Feels bad. Beep beep. Got you up. You know what's delicious? Candy. I want some candy. What's a good kind of candy to get? I want some Reese's. That's what I really want. Just like one pack. I can't have too many. Also, I'll eat the whole thing, and that's not good. Oh, this is a different thing. Checkpoint. outside, brownie outside. It's the zipper. Whatever they're called. Oh, okay. It's like just in the movie theater. I feel like this is the gift shop. Like this is supposed to be like a theme park, maybe. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a theme park. For what type of rides and stuff, I'm not entirely sure. But I wonder if they based it off of something. You know, that's something I've never understood. You know, you ever seen that like triple triangle style of roof on industrial buildings? Like in the background on this map. I don't know why that happened, why that's a thing. Is it to prevent like snow, maybe? It slows you down to nothing. It's almost as bad as getting hit directly. HotWheels. We got 2 more laps. We're good. Oh, probably. Anyway. Ooh. Should pay a little more attention. Checkpoint. Yeah. Oh, it auto reset me. Okay. Well, it's faster. It's probably still recoverable at this point. What is the Marvin Martian voice? What is it? It's like a really timid sounding voice. Like I can hear it in my head, but I don't know how to express it. I hate that that's a thing. Everything's always more perfect in my brain. There's a lot of TNT over there. Final lap. I could play something like Diddy Kong Racing or something. That'd be kind of fun. At least I think so. Never know. I did have Diddy Kong Racing. I didn't play the whole thing though. At least I don't remember playing the whole thing. I might have. Just careful. Oh. Okay, good. Got through safely. It's always the tricky bit. Somebody's on my tail. Daffy. He's gone past me. He's so fast, though. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I do believe the ending's on ground level, so it's probably at the end of this. It's right here. Got it. We got there. Nice. Are all these like... all of these seem to actually be things. Maybe not. This is the last one. Interesting. I mean, they have one called That's All Folks. And I would think that would be the last one. It's apparently not. This was rabbit season. I haven't spent a whole lot of time appreciating the names for the tracks. Well, we do start in the hot air balloon. That's cool. Gonna chase out the wascally wabbit. You know, it's pretty interesting that I think Mel Blanc is the person who did like all of the Looney Tunes voices, or at least a good chunk of them. Like, he made such iconic voices, but they haven't really been replicated all that much. And I'm kind of surprised. When I mean replicated, I mean the archetypes of them. Or if they have, I just haven't noticed, I suppose. Maybe he's just too iconic. People felt like it would be ripping him off to do something similar. Or perhaps networks have decided that that's no longer what they're doing. You know, it's hard to say. Where are we going? Oh! Get there! I live! Oh, that was a mistake. Soot. The soot is pretty bad. It just slows you down to nothing. Oh, this is hard to tell where the heck I'm going. I'm going the wrong way, apparently. Thanks. Thanks, game. They can't just do that. They need something to join it. Like track. Could have had just a singular piece of track there. Checkpoint. Got it. I hate that. If you go past the checkpoint and then like touch the checkpoint, it doesn't count. That's actually really annoying. It's okay. I need to check out the entire course. Bugs. Bugs, my man. What are you doing? That face. Okay. So I had 2 tricky points there. It's gonna be pretty hard actually, because I probably won't remember. Take a few tries to do it. Okay, we're at 2 hours. I gotta figure out what I'm getting for Mother's Day. I'm no good at picking gifts. And flowers, like I can't justify spending so much money on flowers. Like all of them are just so expensive. That's not including delivery. Like I saw a thing of flowers. Wow. Saw this thing of flowers that was like $120 for a single bouquet, and I'm just like, my goodness, how? It's such a strange thing to give someone, because it's a commodity that goes bad very quickly. I don't know if commodity is the right word there, but it's a good that goes bad. And of course, people don't want artificial flowers that stick around for a while. They just prefer, you know, the living ones. I guess I've just never understood the appeal behind flowers. Like, they look nice, but for the money you're spending on them, like, I don't know. If it were me, I'd want more, like anything else that's more permanent. Like anything. I don't know. I guess though, if you like, if you have plenty of money, it doesn't really matter. You can afford to spend $100 or whatever on just some flowers that are gonna die in a week and a half. Like 3 weeks if you keep them carefully. Nice. I wanted to see if I could just launch down here. There's a checkpoint there. I could probably make that jump though. So I want to get Mom something not perishable if I can avoid it. It's always a struggle trying to figure out what somebody wants, though. It's always easier when they just tell you, yes, I would like this. Yeah. I don't know. Hope you all find a good gift, though, that the people you love like if you get a gift for Mother's Day. If not, I mean, I don't know. Go give someone a hug. Because it's another day to spend with people you love. Oh, I can't see where I'm landing. This is probably not worth the time I would save, but It's fun. It's interesting that it always puts me like at the back right. I think if I had had the boosts, I'd have been okay. Get there. I don't know if that even saved any time, but it looked cool. So that's all that matters. Could have definitely landed smoother, I think. Okay. I didn't mean to dodge the actual track, but yeah. You know, the other day I played a bit of Magic the Gathering Arena. Because I played it a long time ago, like when it first came out. And it's still pretty good, but I might play that on stream sometime. I used to really like Magic, but I didn't have anybody to play with really. And I'm not really one to play against randos on the internet typically. So, but this is probably fine to do. Could be fun anyway. People in chat who are like way better than me probably. That's usually always how it ends up. Somebody who's an expert at the game you're playing will be there to guide and direct with some choice words, I'm sure. Hill. Got the hill. About to flip over from my sheer speed. There we go. I was like, where is the track? I feel like you almost have to use the minimap at that point. There's a checkpoint down there. Okay. Well, we didn't get the special goal, but it's good enough for me. I'm not going for perfection. It was interesting when I was looking for the soundtrack to this game. A lot of the tracks just, they weren't even available on like YouTube or anything. I was quite surprised. At least not as individual tracks. There might have been like a full OST video that I overlooked, but it's just really interesting to me. Like this one in particular, I don't think it was among the ones that I found, but maybe it was. Whoops. 253. Checkpoint. I don't know what else I should talk about. feel like all of my topics are restricted to games and like movies, maybe like entertainment stuff. Occasionally my cat. I guess that's reflective that I don't have a stellar social life. Because even when I hang out with friends, that's more or less all we talk about. So it makes me feel like I'm lacking in substance whenever it comes to conversation. Not that I can't talk on other topics, it's just doesn't come naturally to me. I've always been the type that if I don't have anything to say, I just sit there and nod. Some people can like insert themselves into conversations. They have no idea what they're talking about. It's actually really impressive. And by impressive, I mean obnoxious. And I don't know how they manage it, like without feeling some shred of hey, I'm ruining this conversation because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. And I'm specifically not trying to ask questions to learn about what I'm talking about. So I don't know how those people just like get by in everyday life, honestly. It's a skill I don't possess, and probably am glad that I don't possess. I don't know, I shouldn't be so harsh. There's like a fine line between like just butting into people's conversations to say nothing and to just be genuinely interested in giving your opinion on stuff, even if you don't know all the aspects of it. There's a line, and I feel like it should be more obvious to people, but sometimes it just isn't, I guess. So I should try not to be too harsh on others, especially when I just sit there quietly. It's just mouse-like. my this. It's a good this. Okay. I think this is another time trial. No, it is not. Okay. The Wild Chase. Plunger. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Can't be blocking me like that. See, like right there especially, the fans seem like they were added in to make the turn really smooth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I always get concerned when there are no railings whatsoever. Oh. My computer's stuttering? Something updating? Somebody's messaging me on Discord. Oh, did I miss that? Oh, that's the worst. Cripes. All right. Has anyone ever seen that XKCD comic where it's like, oh, my hobby is mixing swear words of different severity levels or something along those lines? I feel like that's me. Like, I'm not even intending to. It's just like they're part of my vocabulary and they mean roughly the same thing. So like, if I use the non-swear version, it's probably because I'm not as excited in the moment, in the heat of the moment, compared to if I just use the power swear, we'll call them. A lot of non-swears are really fun to use. Like cripes. I like using cripes a lot. I feel like a lot of current day vocabulary and expressiveness has been reduced pretty severely by just using swear words. And it's kind of a shame. People don't know how to express themselves properly or with as fine a tune as before. At least it feels that way. It's a terrible boost. Free bird seed. I'm like not catching up at all, am I? I missed it again. That's the second time I missed that exact one. And again, I've lost another 4 places. What even? Oh my goodness. Okay. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, I'm back to where I was. Alright, this time for sure, I won't miss that checkpoint. Checkpoint. Yeah, I might like not record it, but I might create a level in this game, if I have time. It depends on how long it takes. It might take a long time. But I might create a level in this and then like oh man, excuse me. I have to cut that out in post. Because that was like uncovered. As loud as I'll get out, I'm sure. I apologize. Sometimes you just can't. No! I missed it! I missed it all 3 times. What am I doing? Okay. Son of a bitch. I can't believe I missed that same damn checkpoint 3 times. What am I doing? Get through the damn missiles. I'm falling apart. Oh, my neighbors are gonna think I'm insane. I mean, they probably already think that, but, you know. Oh, it's right there, too. I can't believe I fucking missed that twice. What am I doing? Oh, I hope that wasn't displayed. I guess I'll see it in post if that got displayed. Friend sent me some artwork. And it's a little bit spicy. Just like that. I have to redo this now. Gosh darn it. Is that the hot dog mobile? Oh no, that's the Buns of Steel. I don't know what it's actually called. I like that somebody brought a fuel truck and said, "Yes, I'm gonna drive the fuel truck." I mean, that kind of happened in Acceleracers. For exactly one race, they said, "You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this big rig and we're gonna deck it out with the nitrous oxide to get it to 300 miles an hour somehow. And we're gonna take it into the realm and be like, oh man, you know what's cool? Smashing this into an equally large bot vehicle." And that's it. And the bots just don't care because they could have like dozens of them made. So they just wasted this massive fuel truck / big rig. I think it was more of a like a tow truck that has like a massive flatbed you could carry 2 or 3 cars on. I think it was like that. But it might have had fuel too. I don't quite remember. It might have been both. Alright. Definitely not gonna miss this checkpoint. I swear to God if I miss it. Yeah! We got it. Okay. What's that noise? I like the slingshot. Doesn't seem to work though, sadly. That'd be a cool obstacle type thing to throw into the Hot Wheels map. Just like a slingshot that fires you off in the opposite direction. Cautious. Don't fly off the edge during that. I feel like half the time I'm using my boost because I get startled. I hear something that sounds like a car right behind me. I'm just like, oh snap. I need to get ahead. Okay, that one double counted. Okay, with this. See, like that. Oh, I'm scared. Where we going? I think that might have gotten blasted. It bothers me you can't use the boost immediately. That'd have been second if I hadn't if I didn't have one more lap to go. Like, where are these guys coming from? I only messed up once. I guess the bots just don't mess up. It's rather annoying. You know, there are no checkpoints. I wonder if you could just skip that loop entirely. Really bothers me that my trigger is sticking. It's been sticking for a while. No. I missed one. Uh-oh. I realized that I missed it that time though, so not the worst mistake. Still pretty bad. Well, that was a fun run. Destroyed at the end by a missile. 2 missiles. I don't think I can catch up now. The bots are not going to make any major mistakes. I even got nosed out at the end, I think. Those missiles have such a large radius. Can't believe it's like almost summertime again. Pretty crazy. I feel like time just slips away from me. It's probably because I wasted playing video games. Yeah, I mean, I really love playing video games, but at the same time, it's not exactly productive. Streaming it is the closest thing to productive that it'll probably ever be. Although, I suppose in some ways it can be considered research if I'm like ever working on a game that requires some mechanics or genre tropes or whatever. I want to try to figure out how people do it better than I can, you know. Oh, I'm letting my mind wander again. I do that a lot. I need to focus. I was just thinking of how like blunt some kids can be. Like they just haven't learned to tone their voice properly yet. It's not their voice, their words, I should say. And so they'll just say stuff. And it's like, wow, child. Yeah, it gives them the quality of, man, I really wish I could smack you for saying that. Not always. Sometimes it's funny. But sometimes you're just like, parent, why have you not disciplined this out of your child. Especially when they hit like teenage years. It's like, goodness, they should have learned proper tact by now. But I guess some parents don't even have tact. So it's hard. Should definitely not let my mind wander too much while I'm streaming though. So I'll end up muttering things that have nothing to do with the game and have no context outside of my brain. Does anyone else do that? Maybe I'm just like insane. But I always like vocalize my thoughts in some manner. It just helps me organize them better for whatever reason. Again, it goes back to the rehearsal aspect of stuff. Because I want to hear how it sounds when I say it. Okay, we got the checkpoint that time. That's not actually the one that matters. The next one is the one that matters. I think that guy flew off the track. Rest in pepperoni. Yes. Man, that's what slows you down so much. I don't even think I was in the circle. It was just, oh, you're close enough, so here's the debuff. Still better than getting launched, I think, though. Because getting launched is like, you get flung around and you get a debuff. Surf and turf. I need to draw some more stuff and write some more stuff. That's what I'd rather be doing right now, to be completely honest. I'm having a fun time playing this, but I've had certain projects on the back burner for a while. And so, like, not working on them just makes me feel like I'm wasting time. And that's probably not what you want to say while you're streaming a game for people to enjoy. Like, oh, this is a waste of time. And I don't mean it quite like that. It's just, I wish it was more productive. I wish I had a clone who could do that stuff while I work on this. That would be like fantastic, actually. And then we could like swap out stuff and respawn when we miss the checkpoints. It'd be really useful. Okay. Good. Good. Of course, that's sarcastic. It's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, we'll take third. I'm okay with third. That's a massive box of TNT. That seems rather dangerous. You know, I think there was a big outcry against how the Looney Tunes kind of showed dangerous situations. And they're like, some parents were like, oh, the children could do this. And I'm like, lady or sir, if your children are somehow getting a hold of like several pounds of dynamite, I think that's a failure on the parents' part. Like, how? Did I do all these? I think so. Okay. This is Rabbit Season Race. Okay, I think we'll go down and then up. So we end on one that's called all. That's all, folks. But maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how I feel because I have to play it in both directions. So. Go! It's a completion race. Oh, I didn't do the shortcut. That's okay. Probably would have saved me like 20 seconds. No, like 4 seconds tops. You know, I read a thing once that humans are just incredibly bad at estimating time and distance. Like, they're really bad at having like internal measures of those things. Oh, there's a checkpoint there now? I swear that wasn't there before. This one's a real stickler. Let's see how much time it saves. It saves 0 time. Okay, let's not do that. I kind of just want to get towards the end here. So. At the current rate I'm going, seems I'll be done at 3.5 hours maybe, according to my recording. Could be wrong. I swear that checkpoint wasn't there before. I don't know why they put it in. Well, maybe I'm thinking about this area. This area doesn't have it. Which is very strange. Good point. See, all the checkpoints here are pretty cleverly placed, where you can't just drop past them and save time. I'll get back on track. Okay. I think this is the Bugs Bunny one, right? Ow. Here we go. Lad, please. I think the AI just kind of plowed through that. They were like, where's the next checkpoint? I'm gonna drive directly at it. Checkpoint. Uh-huh. Oh. I wonder if the design philosophy of this game was more like we should have the players search for places to break the order, like right there across the table I probably could have done. Or if it's more like, no, we should put checkpoints in strategic locations to prevent the player from skipping as much as possible. I wonder which philosophy drove the design in this game. Because I think even if you wanted to have the player stay on track most of the race, you'd want to put it in places where they could get past those types of places. Okay. The reason I want to go down first is because I think these are more time trials. That's a time trial. And that one's a race. I think this one's a race. But this one's also a time trial. Okay, we'll just go up then. It's fine. Or we'll back out like an idiot. You know. I should just follow the order of the numbers. There's an idea. My controller's caught up in my headset wire. Oops. Missed the boast. Missed the boast. Like, could you imagine buying TNT by the barrel? Holy crap. Jet propeller. Acme is such a fun word. Because they're like, because it means pinnacle, right? Like the highest point, like apex. But like, you could never tell if their stuff actually worked properly or if it was just user error on Wile E. Coyote's like side. And they have such a strange variety of products that seem tailored only to Wile E. Coyote. You know what? Here's a theory. What if Wile E. Coyote has a relative, and that relative is the founder of Acme Corporation, and their whole thing was, I'm gonna milk my relative dry, and they just start advertising all this stuff to Wile E, and they just robbed the man blind, or the coyote blind. Also, I think I got that thing. Excellent. Maybe it's like a time traveling Wile E. Coyote, and he goes back in time, and he's like, I'm just gonna recoup my losses, and he sells himself, his younger self, all of the products, knowing that he'll only buy from Acme. He's like, I know this is gonna fail, no warranty. He's just like screwing himself from the past. It's such a dumb idea. It's like a game theory. No shade to the game theory. I like MatPat stuff sometimes. It's just some of his stuff is pretty wacky. I think his like Super Mario movie one about the Princess Peach being a star, like a living star. It just makes me go, huh? What are you talking about? That's such out there thinking. I did watch that video, and I don't think I buy his reasoning all that much, to be completely honest. So I think I'm gonna give that theory a minus. Don't really like that one. Good try, good attempt. D+. He definitely has some wacky theories though. And you know what? Good on him for hopefully doing what he loves, which is like essentially popcorn talk. You know, just like, oh, what if this? And it's the kind of theorizing you do with your friends after the movie theater. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive on the wall the whole way. That's a good idea. But it's just like, I don't know. It's a very interesting thing that he's managed to monetize. So good on him. Is that Echo? It is Echo. I don't know, I guess I didn't notice that before. I definitely need more memory for my computer. Because streams like this take up a lot of space. And it's really hard to like reduce them down to a manageable size. Like even when I shrink down these files to like 720p instead of like the full HD, they're still pretty big. Like it cuts off 90% of it, but it's still pretty big. Probably buy myself that for my birthday. That and Tears of the Kingdom, because pretty close together. Yeah. Just use both of my boosts to get past that. Fail miserably. It's like right here. I think we got it. Yay. Like I said, I'm not going for the unleashed time. I would be here forever screaming, and I don't want to do that. Okay. That's all, folks. Yeah. Mel Blanc. I know one of those is proper. I just don't know which. He was such a talented person. I am really impressed by his range, thinking about all of the characters he did. But it's more than just doing a voice. All of the characters just sound, they have personality within their mannerisms. And I feel like that's the part of a characterization that doesn't get as much time anymore. I feel like a lot of roles in voice acting and such care more about the tone of the character and less about how the character sounds as a character. And I don't want to say this and sound like super negative about it, but it's probably also one of the reasons that a lot of voice actors, when they play a role, they just sound like the same character. They're the same voice in every single role. Now, that's not true for all voice actors, but a good chunk of them, that is certainly a case. So I think it's just people, the casting directors are like, yes, this is the type of voice we want, but they don't take into account, oh, this is the kind of mannerisms you should have in your speech itself. Now, maybe they do take that into account, it's just it doesn't emerge much. I wonder if part of that is like just the industry themselves moving away from like vocal patterns or for characters and such. Like if you think back on a lot of Mel Blanc characters, there's a lot of like double speech and repetitions and fumbling over words, like Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam. I think he did Yosemite Sam. I think he did Foghorn Leghorn. Is that his name? Something like that. Oh, nice. That's like the worst one. I made it. Okay. But if you think about the speech patterns of those characters, there's so much like doubling of words and stuttering as part of the character themselves. And that's what lends itself so much characterization. And I know that's not like a huge revelation or anything, but it's something you don't see in like anime all that much, or even like other voice acted roles, or even acting roles. Like, I don't know. I guess the casters have decided, yeah, we don't want to sound like that because it would be maybe too annoying for the audience. Hard to say. Maybe they feel like the characters wouldn't be taken seriously if that's the case. It is a tough one. That's definitely a fine line. I don't know. I wonder if there's like a study been done. I wonder if a study has been done on how characterization of the verbal tick variety is viewed by current generation of, I guess kids and teens, since they're typically the target audience of like cartoons and such. I wonder, because you don't really see main characters with like speech impediments or anything like that very often. In fact, I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I wonder if they actually do have some. And I'm thinking like to a real life example. I used to work with a person who had like an actual problem stuttering, and it was difficult to communicate with them sometimes, like especially at the very start. I was struggling because my brain had already processed what was being said, and it really wanted them to just get through the word, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't like force them through it, right? But after a while of working with them, I kind of just got used to their speech pattern. And so, like, I still process stuff in advance of what they were trying to finish, but I would sit there and wait for them to finish. And I hope they appreciated that, but maybe they didn't. I don't know. But it didn't bother me as much going forward, like after I got used to it. So I wonder if the problem is not problem necessary, if like the issue that would hold something like that back would be the initial reactions from people rather than the the experienced reactions, if that makes sense. Because after you get to know someone, your perceptions of them are going to change. And usually they change in a more positive way. Unless they're a jerk. But it was definitely hard for me to get used to this person that I worked with. But after I did, I didn't mind. It was just like, oh, well, this is, you know, this is just how it is. And that's okay. So I wonder if we base too much on focus groups that only have like a very small sample of the work in front of them. Because I understand the reasoning to take a small sample and use it for focus testing, because you obviously don't want to throw a lot of work into something that's going to be annoying to the viewer or whatever the whole time, or just unwatchable. I don't know. I definitely feel like that's probably part of the problem. And it's why we get such similar things from a lot of voice acted characters. And we didn't used to in the past. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay on the road here. Yeah. Who's to say? Oh, was that it? Is that the last one? I think it might have been. Congratulations! Awesome! You passed all the tests, and the Looney Tunes Adventure Park holds no more secrets for you. Welcome to the gang. Nice. Okay. My last reward here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, quick race 4 or 5. What? Oh, that might be this one. I'm okay. I don't need to do that one second time. Collection? How do I open the blind boxes? Because I'll do that as my last thing. Box. Here we go. 48. Good grief. You get a lot from the DLC. All right, let's open. Solid muscle. I have this one. I should just dismantle the ones that I already have. So I have 69,000 coins. Very good. Do I have this one? I have this one. Per bone charged. Yes. Ooh, certainly a noise. Sound effects are a very interesting aspect of video game design. Because, like, how do you go about making a sound for tearing apart a car to get gears? Like, that was a bumper car? Weird. RD02. This is the bot's car from Accelerator, I think. I already have that one. I should sell one of them to see if there's a different sound effect for selling a car. The Ford Mustang GT. It is a plug-in hybrid. It is a different sound effect. There you go. It's only worth like 100 or whatever. Sandivore. Goodbye, Sandivore. Formula flashback. I don't know how many cars are in this game. Winning formula. It's torching all these cars. I feel like I'm reminded of the I don't know, achievement. I'm reminded of the Brave Little Toaster cartoon and the worthless song that's in there, where all the cars are getting smashed into like tiny cubes and they're just singing worthless. It's just like, oh shit. That was a pretty traumatizing song when I was younger. It was just like, wow. You just see all, like, I think it made me care more for my, like, my things, the things I owned, because in a way that like Toy Story really didn't. Because I feel like Toy Story was just like, oh, well, that's silly. That's a cartoon. But I didn't have that implication for Brave Little Toaster for some reason. And I was just like, all of my stuff is going to be sad when I, like, if I mistreat them. And so I treated all my stuff better after that. Ta-da! Fiat 500 is now gone. The Fiat 500 is gone again. I feel like at this point I've gotten all the cars, or at least like a good 90%, like only missing like the super rare ones. I think I've owned every single one that I opened, with the exception of maybe one. Do they have an open all button? That would be nice. Roger Dodger. Worthless. This song is so terrifying. Okay. Worthless. Oh, I'd play it on stream or in this video if I thought I wouldn't get copyrighted. I feel like it definitely would. Oh, here's a new one. The Time a Taxi. Quick Eats delivery. The original Uber Eats. Maybe. I don't know when that was made. Off duty. HW Metro Service. I guess it's Hot Wheel Metro Services. Mountain Mauler. What do those mountains ever do to you? Nothing. Nice. I didn't torch the muscle card at the very beginning. Oh, Velociracer. Look at this thing. Where does the driver go? Or is the implication that the Velociraptor is in fact the like part of the car and it's alive and it's steering? What in the world? Maybe the driver like sits in the thing's mouth. That's a sick car. Oh, it's legendary. It has one boost. Why does it only have one boost? Another one of these. Goodbye, this. Surf and turf. Goodbye. I think there's some like DLC stuff that I didn't ever download. I don't know. Honda S 2000. Nice. How do you even pronounce that? Kionsig? Kionigise? Jessica. I would have driven this one. It's pretty sick looking. It only has 2 boosts though. It must actually be a brand. I've never heard of it though. Maybe it's like a German brand. Oh, this one again. Nice. Oh. Try to go a little bit faster here. I hit skip and it doesn't skip. The roller coaster is toast. Sometimes like a sound plays and I'm like, oh, something happened. But no. Rip rod. As in rip rod. Got another achievement. Not enough. Another Tricera truck. Goodbye. Only getting like 50 per thing. Ooh. Pocket fire. Pretty cool. Night shifter. It's a pretty cool car. It's weird how the logo is like cut off on both sides. I like the blue tinted windows. Total disposal. Earth Day again. The irony. Burning the Earth Day truck. Definitely gonna release some carbon in the atmosphere by doing that. Gonna burn the toast again. Goodbye, toast. 10 more. What we got? Supercharged. Now I don't have the best designer's eye, so I don't know what looks good and what really doesn't. I know what I personally like, but like I can't really think outside of that box too much, which is really unfortunate. It must be a talent that is derived from lots of study of other stuff. Like maybe you just have to really broaden your horizon before you can actually get it. I just am not there yet. I got it. The boom car. The cannon mobile. That's great. This is a really goofy looking thing. I wonder if you were supposed to like... So this is called a ride-on. So I'm wondering if they had like little figures you could like put in there and you would like snap their hands to the plunger thing in the front, whatever it is. Interesting. Time a taxi. 1956 Ford truck. Kendre's Speed Shot. Kendre? I guess it's Kendre. Speed Shot. Very nice. What else we getting? Formula Flashback. Now it's Fire Flashback. 5 red red. For Past in Flames. Or whatever it is. I actually don't know the casting cost of that card. So if you look it up and you're like, that's not right, let me know in the comments. Tell me how wrong I was about a random magic card. Oh, is this the last one? It's bumping around. Very nice. Oh, that's it. All right. Limited offers. Huh. They're much better than they seem. Let's get this. Because I don't have it. Spend thrift. Look at this one. I have these. This has a timer on it. That's really dumb. That's a pretty cool car. I would have driven that one. This looks like the Acceleracers, the car that the silencers used. Let me check that actually. I have a feeling that could be exactly where that's from. No, just as multi-pack exclusive. Okay, well, it's pretty sick looking. It looks so much like that car. Huh. I think that car might have been more whitish, maybe, with like some pink mixed in. I don't remember. There's no other DLC, right? Really? Wait, are there more? Oh, I don't want any monster trucks. No. The Jetsons. Definitely have that. I guess I have these already. McLaren. The Hot Wheels fun pack. It's M. Bison car. It's that's the car that the Teku boss drove, I think. Either that or the... Oh no, that was the one that whatever his name was drove. He was like a DJ or something. Always had headphones on, I remember. Barbie truck. Christmas pack. Okay. There it is. Oh yeah. What's this one? Oh, shredder car, right. What are these? It's just some vehicles. Okay. All right, I have seen a couple of these in like, I haven't seen that. The Dynapult? I don't know, man. Some cool stuff. Booster Slam. Gorilla Garage mode. Okay, they did put more stuff in here. Shark Draws. Huh. Jumping Towers. Interesting. Zero gravity checkpoint. Huh. Super dealership module? What? What? And we look back. What is this? Spinning tire. Oh. There was a big wheel that spun in one of the... I think in World Race of Accelerator stuff. And they had to like time their way to jump through it. so maybe it's like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think we've reached the end of Hot Wheels. If I come back in a few seconds, it's to add in the demo track of the one that I make, but maybe I won't. I don't know. I haven't decided. At any rate, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I had fun. This has been a good game. See about organizing my thoughts and maybe like putting a mini review up or something. At any rate, have a good night, and don't stop exploring. All right. Talk to you later. Let me get my stream ending properly.